Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go at the link. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They'll send a receiver left. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First down throwing for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Alpha. Great.
Now Hurts. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Chiefs' 14-yard line.
Hurts yet again. Throws pumped. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
A gain of 6. And an Eagles first down.
Going to run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Great.
Hurts setting up to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Barkley. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense to the line fast.
Down by Drew Tranquil. A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
Hey, 73, 73. Kyle, let's get it. Alpha, alpha, alpha. 63, 63, 63.
On 4th down, Hurts. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over as this gets blown out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, it plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Yellow. I'm the boy.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Kelsey's got it right side. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Argawani.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 12. And the first down, Chiefs.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're looking at first down here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. Down the left sideline he goes. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow. Let's go, rule, lady.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They'll run it with Pacheco. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Butker on now to kick this one away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. This is some great effort. He's all the way across midfield and down close to the opposing 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down.
Great, set.
1st and 10.
Pushing the tight end over. First down, a run with Barkley. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Great, set.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
Well, that defense got a little something extra after the pick, and any return is normally a product of good coaching. They drill this all the time on the practice field. Becoming a runner, finding the near sideline, your defensive players becoming blockers. And I know it doesn't show up as a ton of return yards on the stat sheet, but boy, every yard's important and critical in the game of football. You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second and 20 at the 32-yard line.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. They go play fake with Hurts. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Hurts to throw. Throw left is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Attack! Yellow!
Back to throw it. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's sent out after getting them away from their own goal line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. 3 inside the 30. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's Hurts. He brings it in. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 8.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
It's a sneak, Hurts. And he Gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Eagles start their second half with some needed points. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mejio with the return. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They really need some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To the air, Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Yellow.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Looking to throw it. Check down complete to Pacheco. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the
Nothing
game
you can do about it now, buddy.
Starting with this 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Yeah, I know this one stings.
Final 4 yards. It's 2nd
Stings.
He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward.
I know you're probably not going to play another game after this, too. Probably going to hop off of Madden. Ruined your day. Sorry, buddy. Little buddy.
Yellow.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. And it's a designed run for him. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
Stretch the legs real quick. Break the knuckles. Stretch out the fingers.
This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win
Tough one,
this
guy.
game. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs pick up on first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Throwing right away is Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Not the sharpest of starts on offense here an early 3rd and long. So the Eagles will use their first time out here to talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelsey. Complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
43, 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He's got it. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
So what now? So what now?
So now it's Butker down to send this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. He'll get that out to Barkley. Finding room at midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. He runs with it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle, first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Off he goes. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good.
They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And we come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Remigio now on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards, mark at 29.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. Patrick to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheting up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Mahomes back. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
at the 7-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. That is caught, and he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Bigsby to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play for the Eagles. 31 yards. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. So they're going to have it here.
Little buddy. Little buddy. Yeah, what now? Alright, we'll play one more. Then hop on 2K. Oh, Buffalo.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here. as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 8-yard line.
Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to 10.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. A first down carry for Henry. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Jackson going to keep it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. From the gun, it's Jackson. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Zay Flowers, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Throwing now is Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36.
And the Bills first down.
Allen going to change this at the line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Allen.
2nd and 7.
That'll be complete to Cook. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Now Allen. This is caught. Touchdown, Bills. Josh Palmer, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Tyler Bass to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he's going to go down for a safety. Jackson tried to get away but could not. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning.
And the
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's Allen to throw it. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 26.
That's good for a Bills.
Here's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They'll run with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They try again with Cook. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. To the air, Allen. Touchdown! James Cook, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Inside handoff, Henry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
now
2.
it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
56.
Cook up the gut. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline.